Before this video begins, I just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone. This video is starting on New Year's. This channel is starting on New Year's. Me and my friends are doing a race to see who could get the most subscribers by the end of 2022. So anyway, on with the video. Sorry if this seems a little bit rushed, but I only have like 20 minutes to do this voiceover before I have to post it. So anyway, this story time, it is about 4-H. If you don't know what 4-H is, look it up. I did it a few years back when this story took place. But I had a phone then. My siblings had a phone. Well, one of my siblings had a phone. And he was playing it in the middle of the class. And she started fussing and preaching against phones and why you should not own a phone. And how horrible it is to own a phone. And how you just shouldn't own a phone, right? So, anyway, me and my brother decided to pull a prank on her. And so, basically, I renamed his contact to Snapchat, because she had no clue how technology worked, obviously. So, she had no clue if it was from Snapchat or if it was just a message. So, I renamed his contact to Snapchat, and I had him just spam me. Just absolutely spam me. And then she looked at my phone after hearing all those notifications, and she just saw it was Snapchat, and she started fussing and yelling. Anyway, after she saw that, then she went off to talk about how, what you should do if you're lost, because you shouldn't have a phone. Keep in mind, she's supposed to be teaching us something completely different, nothing to do with this. This was not in the class schedule at all. We were not supposed to learn this. But she started talking about how if you are lost, you should just go, instead of calling your parents because you don't have your phone, because you shouldn't have a phone, you should go up to a stranger and say, "Hey, I'm lost. Can I use your phone to call my parents?" Now, safety tip here. What is the number one thing you should not do if you are lost? Go up to someone and say that you are lost. If they had any intentions on kidnapping you, and in the back of their head they were like, well, their parents could be nearby, and you walk up to the guy and go, "Hey, I'm lost. My parents are nowhere nearby," you are basically saying, "Hey, no one's watching me. Come kidnap me." It's the stupidest thing. If you are lost, do not go up to someone and say that you are lost, unless if they are like a worker of a place. If they are a worker of a place, or if you know the person, that is fine. But do not go up to a total sketchy stranger in the middle of Walmart and say, "I'm lost, can you please help me?" I'm not saying a child should own a phone, and I'm not saying a child shouldn't own a phone. It's all up to the parents in that situation. Please do not go up to a stranger if you're lost and say, "Hey, I'm lost, can you please help me?" Because that is so dangerously stupid. I'd hate to be her kid, because I would have gotten kidnapped at this point. Anyway, lots of kids after that stopped going to her class, and I never saw her again, so I think that she was no longer able to do 4-H, because I never saw her again. A lot of the kids stopped. A lot of kids stopped after that, because no one wants to be around that nutcase. So, moral of this story is, don't go up to strangers in public and tell them that you're lost. Anyway, that's it. Happy New Year's, everyone. And make sure to subscribe to join the race to beat all my friends by the end of 2022. Also, keep in mind that this is nothing against 4-H. 4-H I felt like was a great thing. It's just against that crazy lady. 4-H was a lot of fun. Just that one bad experience. So don't think I'm upset with 4-H or I think it's a bad thing, because it's not.